Came across a John Kemp, Jason Mock podcast. That was probably life-changing.
Really? What did they talk about?
Oh, man, I've listened to so many podcasts now. I know they were getting into how we didn't need all the fertilizers, how the goal to profitability in farming was to make a healthy soil.
Yeah. So did you, when you were looking for that transit, this thing is settling on me. Hang on. Sorry, Aaron. Okay. When you really started to have that questioning everything in life, time, that like, man, is what we're doing actually making a difference? Is it the trajectory I want to go? I mean, where'd you start?
In furrow.
Okay, tell me about that. Like,
I knew the one thing I could cut out was a dry spread of fertilizer and put more focus in furrow.
Okay.
On all crops.
Okay.
I knew.
What do you raise?
Wheat, corn, soybeans, milo.
Okay. Which did you see the fastest response to?
Man, probably wheat.
Okay.
I mean, I cut 1034 out and put some humic and sugar in furrow instead. And I wish I would have had cows that year because I had a heck of a lot of growth. Well, actually too much growth.
Really?
It cost me. Yeah. It took off so fast. I mean, I was running too high rates. I mean, I don't know, 2020, we've learned so much.
Right. More is better, right?
Yeah. Since then, more is better. Why not dump it on?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it actually cost me, I think, compared to the neighbors, 15 bushel. I mean, we were so dry, it burned up while the neighbors wasn't as big and held on.
Okay.
But I knew that I saw something there. I knew even I didn't get the result I wanted, I had to stick with it, stick to learning what changed in the soil.
You saw something different.
Correct.
Okay. Gotcha. So
while adding something to the soil that was better for the soil.
So in the world where there's so many things that we're sold, that people say make a difference. A lot of them do, good or bad, and I don't know. There's a lot of good and a lot of bad out there. Where'd you start? Where'd you okay, this is where I'm going to start at, and this is where I'm going to go, and we're going to try this and go from there?
I decided with everything I was going to do on my farm, I was going to be conscious of how it was going to affect soil health. Okay. So whether I was going to put Roundup in that trip, because we've just been so trained, hit the easy button, put it in, it's a couple of dollars an acre, put it in.
Sure.
So every time I was going out to do something to the field, I was conscious of what I was doing to the soil.
So did your brain go from, as a farmer, from thinking about the crop to thinking about the dirt and less about the crop?
Correct. I don't think I was really thinking about the crop at all.
Okay, fast forward to 2024 now. How much do you think about the crop? How much do you think about the dirt?
Still just thinking about
the dirt?
Just the soil. I guess how I measure how well I did that season was how well my plant health is at the end of the year.
So one of my new favorite sayings is the plant is a grade card of what's going on under the plant.
Mm-hmm.
And we look at the plant and we say, we'll pull its tissue test, and we're like, it's short on calcium or it's short on potassium. So we need to throw something in the plant. And the dirt just completely gets skipped. The first thing is, we didn't use enough fertilizer. There's 100, 200,000 pounds of K in every acre of dirt and average soil test in the Midwest.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of total soil tests will tell you have fertility for the next 1,000 years.
Right. So I guess let me keep going with that, though. Keep going with it. 2020, and then what?
I guess what I've learned through the journey is without the focus on where they've been trying to lead us to, the focus is more on soil biology. Okay. We've been told for years, if you have low pH, put lime on.
Sure.
But they never told us what the lime was doing. It just freed it up. Well, it turns out biology in the soil likes to function at a pH of 7. Just like in our bodies, if we were to drink a soda pop, that's a pH of 3. So you're
I
killing
didn't know that.
you're killing your bacteria.
Soda pop is a 3?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So you lower your gut pH.
Lower your gut pH and it kills bacteria. Your bacteria also wants to be closer to a neutral pH.
So how much, man, we're just going to dive into this. How much of soil pH do you think is biology driven?
Guys, if you've liked the information that you've seen so far, go ahead and check out the full-length podcast on our YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe there. It's also on all the major podcast platforms. We're constantly dropping info and more content on all the social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, etc. Check it out for a lot more content.